You want to start from the bottom of the strip and work your way up. Arrows are always facing forward in the direction of your driving. You're going to end up cutting this light strip with 6 LEDs are going to get cut off. There's a copper cutting point. You grab your scissors and then cut at that copper line. Once you cut, then you can wrap the lights. Pull the red protective film back. And you start the light right above the L, or right above the T, I'm sorry. At that point, you'll start to grab and go around and make sure you're flush with the outside of the ring. This Dynamics Effect kit, you can add 4 light strips to this wheel ring. So if you want to decide to go with more lights, you can. Take your time and don't rush, because once you stick these lights down, they're there for good. You want to keep in mind to always work in a clean area where nothing's flying up, no dirt and debris that can stick to the light strip itself. Once you got the back one done, you can move to the front. You're going to do the same cut as I did the first set of light strips. You're going to cut 6 LED bulbs off this one as well. You want to set the lights in the same position. Line up the LED bulbs the best you can, going in the same direction. You're about to hear some noise right now from the race shop next door. But that's just part of being in the shop. Keep in mind to keep that LED strip running smoothly along the edge. You don't want to be in or outside of the ring. You want to be just right so no dirt and grime can get underneath that tape. Once you got the tape cleaned up and you got everything set down, you're going to get some zip ties and tie the lights in place. You're going to need 5 of these zip ties and a pad. The pad you'll then sit up top to keep the wiring harness stable. You don't want it moving around and wiggling around all over the place. You'll take one of the smaller zip ties to tie these cables straight. Once they're down, you don't want to tie them too tight because it'll pull the wires away from where they need to be. You're then going to feed these zip ties, the 11-inch zip ties, through the back of the lights, of the light ring. Come around to keep the head of the zip tie out of sight. Once you got them tied down, you don't want to tighten them too tight. Stay away from the bulb itself because it'll cover the light. Alright, so once you got all your zip ties in place, you then want to move on to getting the wiring situated and put in the proper position. But before that, you want to cut off all the extra zip tie string that's left. Once your wiring is done, you want to grab some zip ties and get everything put together. Make sure all the runs are clean and the light strips are stuck down. On the next video, I'll show you how to loom it and then run it with everything else to make it clean and a proper run.